Hello, my name is Evan Davis, and I am the Senior Sales Engineer at TrendNet. Today we want to go over two powerful upgrades to our 7-inch wireless internet camera and photo monitor model TV M7. These upgrades will also be in effect for the TV M7 110WK. This is a kit that includes the TV M7 and an IP camera. The first upgrade allows users to set the default login screen to either view IP cameras, photos, or movies. The second update allows users to link IP cameras over the internet. So let me show you exactly what these new features offer. When you turn on the TV M7, you can see that it defaults to the introduction navigation page. If you're using the TV M7 mostly to view IP cameras, now you can change the default page to the IP camera selection page. As well, you can also change it to go straight to the photo, music, or video pages. Let me show you how to change the settings to default to the IP camera viewing page. First, you select the settings icon. Then, you select the system setup. Now select home page. Now you can see you can default the home page to photos, music, video, or IP cameras. We will select IP cameras. Now we will escape out of this area to the main menu again. To test that the unit will default to the IP camera selection page, we simply turn the TV M7 off and then turn it back on. It now defaults to the camera selection page. This saves you a lot of steps and you can get right to viewing your cameras. The other great upgrade is the ability now to connect to IP cameras over the internet. You used to only be able to connect to the cameras on your local area network. This new feature really adds a lot of value to the TV M7. I will show you how to connect to IP cameras over the internet, but first I must point out two major requirements to connect to a camera remotely. The first is that most internet routers provide dynamic IP address support. This takes your always changing IP address and ports it to an easy to remember web address. So if you have an IP camera at your home and you want to view it from work, then most likely your home IP address is dynamic. To view your IP camera, you need a static IP address. Not to worry. You simply need to subscribe to a service that will make your dynamic IP address look like a static URL address, like a web address. There are a lot of free sites out there that will offer this service for free. I suggest Google searching DDNS providers. This will produce a long list of free providers. Pick the one that best suits your needs and follow their setup instructions. Now that we have DDNS service, we can go to the next step. The second point is that you will need to forward a port on your router. This allows users to link to your IP camera from the internet. Please refer to your router's user guide to learn how to forward ports, or you can check out the TrendNet TV Do-It-Yourself section. There should be a segment that shows you the required steps. Okay, so you have an IP camera, you have subscribed to a DDNS service, and you have forwarded a port on your router. Now we can connect the TV M7 to your IP camera over the internet. From the IP camera selection screen, you press the IP camera button on your remote control. Press the IP cam button on the remote. Next, select IP address, then press enter. Enter in the public IP information or DDNS web address, then press enter. Now select the port and press enter. Lastly, click apply to save your settings. Next step, select the camera in the list by pressing the select button. It will now prompt you to enter in your username and password. Now press enter to go into full screen mode, and then repeat the process for other remote cameras. Now that we have completed the demonstration, you can see how useful this feature is. If you're at work, you can now link to IP cameras at your home. If your company has multiple facilities, you can link to any number of IP cameras around the world. Thank you for joining us at today's Product Focus. I'm Evan saying see you next time.